Welcome to the new intro. It's the podcast that makes you laugh. It's the show that every redneck rock star can relate to, bringing that fire on our podcast empire. It's the Neanderthals from Leander. We're live in Bassham Studios. This is the Whiskey and Whiskers podcast. We're your host, Chris.
Chop.
Gator.
And Blake.
We're not singing this time, are we?
Bam, 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 bam.
I like the new intro, dude. It's different. Mix it up, you know?
Slick, yeah.
Yeah, did you work on that for a while?
I did. Put a lot of time into it.
I could tell it was new because as you said it was new at the beginning.
And it just sounded fresh, too, man.
Yeah.
With a PH.
Yeah. Is that on the end or the beginning?
I don't know, but the license plate says fresh. It's got dice in the mirror.
Yep.
Fresh with a PHF, right? Like Pflugerville?
Fresh.
All right, what were we going to open with? We had something. We decided.
Not native Texans won't get that.
Cold.
Cold?
Motherfucking cold. Actually, it's not really right now, but I think it was like really fucked up cold.
You
like
should talk to your microphone.
a lot.
Yeah, there you go. Chop's here.
Hey, Chop, welcome back.
So you wrote Snowpocalypse on the board as a topic.
It's Snowpocalypse in America, not necessarily Texas Central.
Yeah, dude, I was like, Snowpocalypse didn't even happen. What, it got cold? I don't like.
There's no snow?
It did get cold as fuck.
I didn't even see ice. Oh yeah, I did.
It got cold as fuck.
Yeah, I know you saw ice because we saw ice at the same place.
Yeah.
I know some people in my neighborhood, their pipes froze and shit exploded.
Yeah, nothing happened here. I just went to work.
Nothing.
It did get cold as fuck. It was down to like,
I think the rest of the country got fucked up pretty hard.
You know my favorite thing about the rest of the country?
Yeah, they're not Texas. Fuck them. Yeah.
so I will say, I know like Buffalo, New York got like
Buffalo?
got like really, really fucked.
They're
Like
not buffalo, they're bison.
I think they went to sleep and then woke up and there was like 8 feet of snow.
They're like dead,
Yeah.
frozen. The reason that this story is newsworthy and it made the national news, of course, is because some people in Florida and Southern California had to put on their Patagonia like sweater vest things.
Dude, that ain't no shit. I bought a jacket. It's like it's one of those puffy jackets. Like it's not super thick. It's not
Like P. Diddy or like...
yeah.
Okay.
And it's got a real soft liner on the inside, almost like fur or something, and then it's kind of puffy on the outside. And I was like, this motherfucker is warm. Like when it was the coldest it got during our Snowpocalypse, which was again non-existent, I threw that thing on and was sweating.
That
you know
was
what
it?
I mean?
Nothing else?
Yeah, just that. No, not even any pants.
No sleeves the rest of the
just
way
that.
down?
Is that one of those fall down drunk jackets and you don't feel anything?
Dude, this motherfucker is warm. And I was like, this is great for right now, for today when I bought it, when it's fucking cold outside. But like, I'm never going to wear this again. It's almost past that season forever.
You need to wear it in summer one day just to see how hot it is.
No, just wear it when you go deer hunting. Because everybody knows when you go deer hunting, it's going to be like negative fucking 6. The one time that you get out there and actually get into a fucking deer blind, it's going to be freeze your fucking balls off cold.
Yeah. Your pistol freeze when you piss yourself in the stand because you weren't prepared to sit there for 4 hours.
You don't just pee out of the sand? I kind of like it.
Depends if you want to actually shoot a deer or not, but...
Oh, no. The piss smell brings the deer in. It's science.
Yeah, you got a lot of estrus.
You know, estrus? Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out if you drink estrus the night before, it'll come out in your pee. Kind of like when you eat asparagus. Same kind of
Well, that's how
effect.
you mask your scent, is you drink the estrus. And now you're drawing in the deer instead of scaring them away.
You can even take like a bath in it.
I always heard eat coconut.
What's that do?
To draw deer?
Oh, I don't know.
Deer don't like coconut.
I thought it was pineapple.
Maybe pineapple.
Oh, wait. Let's see what's in the box.
I thought it was like shrimp or something.
Is that what we do on this show?
We have a box?
Hopefully it's a small one. Oh.
Is it a tight box?
Cavernous.
Yeah, it's a pretty deep box. It's vast.
Vast. Bottles.
And it gets a little sloppy sometimes.
Goes deep in there, huh?
All right, today we're drinking Few. Hello. Straight bourbon whiskey.
A few?
That's all it is. Few.
Phew, what? I'm confused.
Don't we? I thought we only did like one bottle per show.
I was concerned, but phew.
Few.
It's bourbon.
This time we're doing a few bottle.
Yeah. A fuse bottle.
Hold on, now I got to figure out how to open this motherfucker.
You lying. You know we always do a few bottles.
It's got a lid on it, right? A cap.
No cap.
Watching Blake try to like unwrap a bottle of whiskey that he can't figure out.
It's almost as enjoyable as listening to him read shit.
Chef's kiss. That's the good shit.
Is it though?
Careful your wrist.
I fucking hope so.
Shut the fuck up.
We've been on a bad tear for a little while. Fucking Malort.
Ooh, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Alrighty.
And by not bad, we were talking about the pop. I haven't tried the whiskey yet.
Pop says a lot about the bottle.
I'm fan of the bottle so far.
Pop.
Pop in a box.
Jack in a box. Popping out.
There we go.
I don't know. I hope it's good. I thought it looked cool.
Fused spirits? Is that what I see?
Yep.
Who's on the front of it? It's like Aphrodite or something?
It's spiritual, apparently.
It's few.
Oh.
Phew.
Glad you knew that.
No, not to be confused with shoe. That's something different.
Is that a pH view?
Tink. Is it a pH view?
PFH.
Ooh.
Oh,
All right. That's something.
Huh. Yeah.
It's a
That's
little
different.
warm. It's a little warm.
Nice.
It's like that jacket I bought, you know?
Yeah.
Warms you up.
It's all puffy on the inside.
It's all puffy. And it makes you go, phew.
You sweat when you wear it.
All right. There's a pandemic going on.
A pandemic?
Mm-hmm.
Again?
An epidemic.
There's a bunch of pandas?
Did it ever stop?
Wait, is it new variant day?
That was last Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
But no. We have a different problem going on. And that is Waffle House and the fights that are breaking out every night in every Waffle House across the nation.
Dude, I don't know if this is a pandemic. I think it's like a new reality series.
Is
'Cause
this
shit
new?
is coming across my shit. It's not new. It's just
Haven't people been getting in fights in Waffle House
Bro,
since there's been Waffle
I
Houses?
think there's like, are we calling them influencers? Have we stooped to that level?
You're asking if us here are calling them
What do you
influencers?
refer to people who like try to make content?
Shitbags.
Yeah, they're all shitbags.
Podcasters?
Yeah, influencers feels like just wrong to say out loud, you know. But these people, I think they figured out
Whoa.
the trend.
These people.
These shitbags.
Shitbags.
Yeah.
These shitbags.
Okay.
I figured out that, Waffle House people go there getting fights, I think they're showing up there like
Waffle House people.
I think
That's
there's
a category of people. Waffle House people. Sorry.
I'm trying to not get us canceled here. Anyways, I think they're going to these Waffle Houses and setting up shop. I think they've got their phones on those little things where you can move up and down, but the phone stays steady, like the real expensive cameras or whatever they use in Hollywood. I think they got those and they're showing up to Waffle House and they're like, hey, that waitress over there just said that you're ugly or something.
Oh, they're baiting them.
They're baiting them and instigating it, causing it, and then we're getting fire content.
You're not allowed to bait those people at Waffle House.
Do you think it's part of the hiring process to like box your manager?
Bro, Waffle House better be teaching self-defense because at this point they have no plausible deniability anymore.
Dude, it's like the comedy
Like,
crowd. You can't even talk jokes
You
anymore.
have to know how to operate a waffle maker, and you also have to know kung fu or something.
Kung Fu. I don't know if they're doing Kung Fu.
Well,
I saw
be able to dodge a chair,
I saw a Waffle House video where the employees were throwing like all of the kitchenware at whoever the fuck.
Industrious.
was throwing chairs at them.
Yeah.
That's part of the art of Waffle House. What's the Waffle House?
Waffle House foo.
Yeah.
Waffle House food.
Wafu.
I think that's a thing.
Wait, I think Drunken Styles already existed for a while.
No, so where my brain is going is like, say there's like a 3 hot dog necked bouncer, right? Three hot dogs.
These like
That's-
New York
that's the
hot dogs or
caliber
Chicago hot dogs?
of bouncer that we're talking about. So 3 hot dogs.
Kosher?
He walks into a Waffle House at 2 a.m., decides he's going to fight the tweaker cook in the back. Who wins?
Tweaker.
The tweaker probably has weapons.
Well, yeah, he's got a spatula.
I will say.
I mean, he's probably got like a shiv.
I will
also.
say from some of the videos I've seen, when the shit goes down, the Waffle House employees, they basically go back to back and they're going to fight the whole restaurant together. Which I think is pretty
They're tight,
tight. They're
dude.
tight. Like they were talking mad shit to each other right before that, but as soon as people
They
start
fight each other.
Oh, well, and they've been throwing hands against the customers like every single night for months, however long they've worked there.
Yeah, they got this shit. So the 2 stories that came across this week, one was in South Carolina. What's up? And the assailant was wielding a pistol, and the Waffle House employee took the pistol and shot the assailant.
Yeah, my grandpa would say, "Don't ever carry a bigger stick than you want shoved up your ass."
Yeah, that's a true statement on that one. The other one,
Although if you're not strapped when you go into a Waffle House, you're fucking up, dude.
You need to rethink, how big your game is, you know?
The other one happened in Austin, Texas, and I can't really go into why it was so interesting. You have to go watch it. I can't think of a proper way to explain it.
Well, it was a 5-round fight. You can tell them that much.
People threw chairs and people threw kitchenware.
Yeah.
As they do.
It was a title fight. There's like 4 title defenses.
So y'all seen the new slap thing that's going on that Dana White's promoting, right?
They're slap fighting?
It's not a new slap thing. So there's been
that's
like
been
a
going on
couple
for a
of
minute.
lots of slap things been going on for a while.
Right, but now there's
Now Dana White's like, okay, maybe we'll let people slap each other.
Yeah, but check this out. What if we did something else on the Ocho, right? This is a different Ocho show.
Okay.
But it's Waffle House fights, right? And you get a ref in there, you sanction it.
They tried this.
But everything in the Waffle House
We'll
is
do weight
fair
classes, but look, the weight classes work a little different because, like, you can have 2 little skinny bitches against 1 giant fat dude, you know, and they like the weight averages out. Like,
But I think they tried this with a couple times. They tried it with bum fights, and then they tried it with felony fights. I mean, that's Waffle House. That's what you're going into.
game. No, bum fights was on the next level, bro.
I mean, bum fights is pretty much what I would describe Waffle House as past midnight.
No, they were, bro. They did skits and stuff. It was different.
yeah, but you would have to work like jujitsu matches work the gi into the combat, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would have to work in the booth chairs. You know,
Yeah.
you'd have to fight over the booth chairs.
Dude,
obviously.
Jackie Chan would be fucking shit up.
Oh yeah,
Bro, it's all fun and games till somebody catches a waffle iron to the head.
Is it hot?
Probably.
Or a coffee pot.
Oh, dude, a coffee pot is good, bro.
that's a weapon.
Bacon grease?
I don't know how you would throw bacon grease.
With your pan.
I don't think they use pans.
Bro, those waffles are like
Cook it in the microwave.
those fucking
Use a
hard ass,
spatula.
the hard ass crispy waffles are like fucking
Weapons?
like death frisbees or something. Yeah,
Yeah, that's. You don't want a pancake. That's not where you want to be.
dude, if you go to Waffle House and order, I don't even know if they make pancakes. Dude.
They have to. Same batter.
course.
No way.
I mean, everybody goes to the classics, right? Play the hits. You know, throw chairs and kitchenware. That's the go-to.
What if they went like biological and started
Yeah,
getting
but you
people
could-
like salmonella and stuff?
And you could have teams, right? Like you've got the staff versus the patrons, right?
The Waffle House people?
So you're like, all right, here's 5 motherfuckers that are rolling deep into the Waffle House, and they've got their weapons of choice, like coffee mugs and butter knives and stuff.
Yeah.
And they've got the kitchen staff, and they've got their spatulas and
Wait, no.
Coffee
If you
pots.
want to do it fully legit, like, and actually have a
then you make them switch, right?
like
At turns.
the most intense combat experience that you can possibly have. So you get like 2 groups of the motherfuckers coming in, right? Like the assailants, so to speak, right? That they got their own weapons. And then you have the front of house Waffle House people, and then you got the back house kitchen staff motherfuckers. And it's free for all, dude.
3 different teams?
4 teams.
How? Wait.
Two customer teams, front of house staff and back house staff.
And
So you got 2 Waffle House teams.
yeah, but all the Waffle House teams are going to get each other's back. They're in this shit together.
sure, but I mean that's part of the strategy, right? Like you're going to end up having to fight each other eventually because there can only be one Highlander.
yeah, but there can only be one.
See, y'all are getting into the y'all are
But the
going the
bad
wrong
kitchen
direction.
staff is the bad motherfuckers. Like those are the enforcers, right?
I don't know, dude. Those front of house staff are the first ones getting the fights every single night, so they're pretty fucking good.
Y'all are getting into the intricacies of the game. Where I want to go is like the battlegrounds, right? Like in Mortal Kombat, there's like 11 levels to choose from. What if it's like Waffle House, Applebee's, Longhorn Steakhouse?
I was just thinking different spots in Waffle House. So you
The
got like
bathroom and like
yeah,
the
the
bathroom.
kitchen, the behind the counter, you know, the
Dude,
area
it-
between the counter and the kitchen,
It always
The
spills
lobby?
over.
and then the lobby, and then the parking lot.
Parking lot for sure.
parking lot, dude. Yeah.
And the bathroom.
And I'm telling you, the baddest motherfuckers are the back kitchen staff. Those are the guys that are scary. They have the face tattoos and stuff. You
Yeah.
know?
I
I'm
swear
just
to
saying
God,
that
I
the
think
front of
the
house
people.
staff can
It's the-
definitely fucking go blow for blow.
It's those guys, and then the patrons that come in and they're like, as soon as I'm done shitting my pants and throwing up all over this bathroom, everybody in this place is going to catch these hands.
Yeah.
That guy's pretty scary too. Like he's fucking wasted and he doesn't feel pain,
But he's ready to go.
but he's ready to go. He's game.
He's blacked out, but he's still like conscious enough that he's going to throw hands.
and he has puke on himself, which is it's a mind game. That's part of the strategy.
And a biological weapon.
Well, I'm honored that y'all recognize me. You know,
You're gonna try and rub the puke in your eyes, dude. Give you pink eye and shit.
here you like that?
Okay, front of house and back house, they're both bad motherfuckers, right? But like, who are the scariest patrons?
There's no back of house in Waffle House, bro. You been to Waffle House?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
there
right
is.
there, bro. It's right there.
Nah, they still got back of house.
It's the dishes, guys. That's it.
Yeah.
which are also scary.
Yeah, those are the scary guys.
They clean
They come
dishes,
out with the
man.
real Waffle House food.
The scariest patrons?
Like, are you worried about like bikers?
No. I'm worried. I'm worried about like strippers.
What about like frat bros?
Frat bros are gonna set it off.
Yeah.
But they're not really in this game, you know?
They
Yeah.
definitely cross the board. You don't even have to put a label on it. I'm worried about the person with the gun, right? Like that's where you're like,
There's no guns allowed.
you know, throw a chair at me, you know, haha, whatever.
It's
dude.
all fun and games.
Yeah,
We have fun.
Dude, if somebody got a gun, like we're in this is life or death now, you know. Somebody's gonna die at that
Yeah,
point.
but guns are in the Waffle House Fight League. Guns are only allowed in the parking lot, right?
Bro, if I work at a Waffle House, I'm getting my concealed carry license. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. If you go into a Waffle House and you're not strapped, you're the one fucking up.
Yeah.
What about like the 2 a.m. or
Showed
like
up to a fist fight
2:30
without a pistol,
a.m.
you know?
crowd that's like, we close the bars down and now we need some food?
Again, these are the people that initiate the fights. They're not the scariest contenders.
Well, that's the strippers, right?
Strippers are pretty
Strippers are
scary.
pretty hardcore.
But they're not there. They're not. They get knocked out quick.
The bar, like the guys that work at the bars.
Oh, like the service industry
Service
guys?
industry people that get there at 3:30
Yeah.
and they're sober and
Yeah.
they're starting to get drunk. Those guys are contenders.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The bouncers and fucking bartenders. Yeah.
Door guys, bartenders,
And they're like, we're not that drunk. We're about to fuck you up, dude.
or like
They're a little bit more coordinated
what
than
about
all the
like
drunks.
the like, okay, hear me out for a second. The musicians, but I'm not talking about like, oh, they just got paid big money to do a show at the fucking
Whatever, yeah.
yeah. No, I'm talking about the guys that were playing at the fucking corner bar, dive bar.
The real musician, the broke
Yeah.
musicians.
Yeah, definitely death metal guys.
Nah, honestly, not even that. I'd be more concerned about like like the dude playing the corner of like a dive country bar that's like playing, like he is the band. It's just him, you know?
He's been to prison, but he can play guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of his one. He's a lone wolf. He comes in by himself. You know?
Really? You're
Yeah.
worried about Ryan Bingham?
I mean,
He's wiry.
yeah.
You know?
He has a guitar.
And a guitar. He's
It's a
got,
we- it's
he's
a
got a
weapon.
very large blunt weapon.
Yeah, that's going to be one of the first weapons to go, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you get one. You get
Yeah, but even like
it's
you-
a one use, dude. You
No,
got, you
it's
got
not.
one ammo. You have one ammo.
No, it's not. You smash the guitar, right? And the big part of it explodes, but then you still have essentially a baseball bat.
Or at least
or
a
like a
stabby
2x4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you vampire the rest of the people with the neck or what?
Yeah, dude. The neck is still a formidable weapon. That's all I'm trying to say.
So, yeah, Waffle House is a classy joint,
Yeah.
obviously.
I think Applebee's is right behind him.
Applebee's?
Yeah,
Applebee's is kind of bougie, right?
Applebee's get
On a
crunk.
date night?
Dude, honestly, so
Bro.
Applebee's stepped their game like way
I
up.
just fucked you up right now. That song's stuck in your head. You're welcome.
Applebee's stepped their game up like probably 6 or 7 years ago. You remember when like what was it? Domino's used to suck fucking balls, and then like at one point they were like, "Hey, we're redoing all of our shit," and now we're like the best.
They stay open until 2 and they serve food and shots.
Domino's does?
No, Applebee's.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Applebee's will get crunk. I think Applebee's is right behind them.
Yeah, but they have, I guess Waffle House probably has steak too. But
no, but see, that's the thing is they're still serving alcohol. That's key.
Yeah,
Because as long as they're still getting their booze, these fucking Neanderthals are going to be okay. It's when they stop getting their booze and they go to Waffle House, it starts to be a problem.
dude. I mean, you say that, but I've been at 6th Street. Like I know better than that. There's all kinds of problems at places that are still serving booze.
Yeah, but that's a different like animal entirely.
No, it's not. It's the same animal. They just go from one
No,
straight to Waffle House, bro. It's the exact same animal.
It's a lot more crowded with a lot more people.
I've yet to see a Waffle House fight happen in the daytime and go viral. You
in
know?
the daytime.
All I'm saying is that like there's a
Is
lot
Waffle
more,
House even open in the daytime?
They come out at night.
there's a lot more people on
Breakfast,
6th Street.
motherfucker.
There's a lot more people on 6th Street and Waffle House at 2 a.m. than there is at an Applebee's like ever.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I went to an Applebee's like about 2 months ago, and I thought I was going to get in a fight. And I wasn't even that fucked up.
I wasn't even that fucked up. Just a little bit fucked up. What about Hooters?
Yeah, there is that.
Dude, Hooters doesn't stay open till 2. They close at like fucking 11 or some shit.
place is
Yeah.
kind of low T too.
So
I don't see much fighting going on there.
I guess like Hooters is closing locations and shit like that and firing staff because millennials aren't fucking as into tits and hot wings as like previous generations.
Hot wings.
Which I'm going to go ahead and call it right now. That's bullshit.
What do you mean?
I think millennials are absolutely as into tits and hot wings as every generation before.
Yeah, but
them.
nobody can admit it, bro. It's like,
Nah, millennials are more into buttholes than tits.
That's true.
For sure.
Yeah, that's fair. But you can't like.
So they just need to rebrand, you know?
somebody needs to go back and restack the, like, what generation you are, too. Because, like, we're supposedly millennials.
Yeah,
And
that's a whole.
But I don't
thing. And
identify as a millennial.
so they've been calling millennials like the problem generation or whatever. And they're classifying millennials as like everything that's happened since like 1978 or something. Like
82, but yeah.
no, actually, so I have the fucking numbers right here. So technically, millennials are 1980 to 1995.
What? That's
You. That's you.
whack.
I think it's all of us. Ouch.
So Gen Y Gen Y is technically millennials. It's the same shit, right?
Look, I don't know a lot of shit, but what I know for sure is we are not the problem.
Gen X was
It's all those other motherfuckers, for sure.
Yeah.
Gen X was 65 to 79. That was the one previous, right? And then the boomers were behind that, 46 to 64.
That's a long time.
Yeah. So each one of them.
Are we not doing decade? Is it not a decade?
No, it's 14 to 15 years. It like alternates 14
But that's
and
a
15.
huge span. Like, okay, someone that's born in 1980 and someone that's born in 1994. Like those are so different people.
Yeah. Straight up.
Like that's someone that doesn't remember not having a cell phone and someone that doesn't know how to work a computer.
Yeah. It's more like I identify as an 80s kid, you know?
Yeah, which, I mean, that's its own thing. But generations, I feel like people are fucking up like, hey, this generation did this. And it's like, dude, like millennials are not who you're thinking of
Yeah.
anymore. So like Gen Z is 96 to 2010, right?
Yeah.
It's them. They're the problem.
There's 26-year-olds that are Gen Z.
Yeah. They're definitely
That's who the fuck you're thinking about.
Yeah. Those millennials suck balls.
Yeah, it's.
And so now,
I just don't want to be called a millennial. Can I just not be called a millennial?
I mean, dude,
We can call you Blake.
no, hold on. You got to take that.
Why?
You got to take it because the same reason the boomers have to be called fucking boomers. And like, you know what I mean? Like each one of them fucking sucks. That you couldn't have been put in
Don't
a
ever hear
generation.
anybody talk shit about Gen Z.
Yeah,
Or
you
wait,
do.
Gen X.
Gen X. Gen Excellent.
But that's because most people that are talking about Gen X are calling them boomers.
Right, and it's all fucked up. It's
That's
wrong.
wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
They're wrong.
The system's broken, bro.
We need to just get some shit straight. All
Somebody
right?
needs
Yeah.
to rewrite the system, make it right.
I vote that we start doing it as a generation as a decade.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
and it should be an even like 1990 to 1999.
Yeah. To until January 1st, 2000, that is the end,
Yeah,
the cutoff.
because same decade. I mean, you're probably pretty close to the same like mindset. You know?
But see, that gets kind of
Same
weird too, because
experiences.
like
You get the late and early decade people.
I was gonna say, you're gonna have people like I was 92, right? So I'm gonna have more in common with somebody from 89 than I am from 99 by like a long shot.
Sure.
Probably about like 4 years worth of difference, I would guess.
But that how much do we want to break this down?
I was 83,
Right.
but act like I was born in 96, so there's that.
Right. And so like, you know, I'm 92, but like it's a weird thing, right? Like you would probably consider yourself like a 90s kid, as in that you grew up in the 90s, right?
Okay, that's where the confusion happens, right? Because it's not necessarily when you're born; it's like the era that you grew up in.
Right.
So I was 86, so I was born in the mid 80s,
And you grew up in the 90s.
but the 90s were like that. Like
When you started
I don't even
remembering
remember
things.
the 80s, like very, very in flashes, you know.
yeah.
But the 90s, like that was my shit. You know, I remember fucking Jewel and Bare Naked Ladies and Sugar Ray and shit. You know.
See, but that's where it gets like into a weird line, because I consider myself a 90s kid as well, but I was 8 at the turn of the decade.
So he remembers like SpongeBob and Go-Go Gadget.
But my memory kicks in at like
Barney.
5-ish years old. So like I remember like the last few years of
Pokemon.
the 90s. And then it went into the 2000s, right?
I was like in first grade in the 88 election, or kindergarten. 88 election, I was in kindergarten.
Who's that, Ronald Reagan?
And George Bush,
George Bush.
senior.
Wow.
But it's a weird thing, right? Like you can kind of identify with like, hey, I was a 90s kid, you know? Like I remember all the 90s shit.
Yeah, I remember everything 90s.
So I was at
sure.
I was at it was one of those arcades. It's called Pinballs, but it's like an arcade. They have go-karts and some other shit. They serve beer.
And arcade games?
It's a cool place.
For millennials.
For millennials. And
shit.
Dude, I'm sitting there eating some chicken wings and drinking some beer, you know?
Yeah.
Because this is what millennials love. Mm-hmm. And
it's not with tits, apparently.
They're playing Sugar Ray on the radio. And dude, I'm waiting on some people to show up. So I'm just sitting there vibing by myself, like singing Sugar Ray in my head, you know? And there's this fucking guy.
Which Sugar Ray was it? Was it Halo?
Yeah. Every morning there's a Halo hang. Yeah. So anyway, there's this guy standing there in line at the bar, and he's got like a hoodie on, and I don't know. I can just this is a dad, like dad through and through. This motherfucker is a dad. There's nerds there too. Like that's the two categories of people that are in this arcade, right? You got the nerds that have like, you know, some kind of fucking anime shirt on and
playing DDR.
Yeah. And then you've got like
the dad's playing Big Buck Hunter and fucking pinball.
So I'm sitting there drinking beer, eating chicken wings, singing Sugar Ray, and dude, I swear it was like out of one of the cheesy 90s movies, like the romance cheesy 90s 10 Things I Hate About You.
Eyes?
I singing Sugar Ray and I lock eyes with this guy and he's singing Sugar Ray and both of us like caught each other singing Sugar Ray, but neither one of us like flinched or gave up. I gave him one of these. I went, you know, what's up? And he did it back. And I was like, did we just have a moment? Do we have to touch chips or something now? Because we're in the same fucking boat. But yeah, it was a good bonding moment. That guy's a millennial.
You're drinking beer and, jamming out and playing video games and eating hot wings.
It's millennial shit.
The youngest millennials now are
fuck?
like 27.
Dude, I don't know. I have an 11-year-old. He loves all those things.
Is he a millennial?
Yep, I think so.
Yeah, he must be a millennial.
Millennials are like 27 to like 40 fucking 2 or something like that now.
Damn.
Like, that's not the age group that people are bitching about.
No.
What
is the age group that people are bitching about? Who are we calling out exactly?
I think it's Gen Z.
I think it's like 2-year-olds.
Gen Alpha.
2-year-olds are assholes.
I mean, for real, dude. They can run the world, man.
Okay, I will say this though.
Kind of.
There's been a lot more focus on people talking shit about Gen Z in the last like year.
Like 25-year-olds in general are pretty shitty people. Like 23 to 25.
Which is so crazy because when you were 18, right?
Pretty shitty.
When you were 18, you're like, look at these fucking kids that are still in high school, you know? Look at these fucking assholes. And then you're like 20 and you're like, look at these people that just graduated high school. Look at these assholes. Mm-hmm. When you're 25, you're like, all right, I'm not a kid anymore. Look at these fucking kids that are 21. Woo! You know, doing their fucking I can buy booze now.
Right.
And in my head, as a fucking adult, there's no denying it at this point, right? I feel like 25 is the magic number. That's when you start to not be a fucking shithead anymore.
Yeah.
But I also feel like I'm going to be 45 and think that 36-year-olds are fucking shitheads.
Yeah.
Because that's how it's been every decade.
But what's fucking, I don't know.
And unfortunately, I have some experience with new decades at this point in my life.
This is the classic, like, hindsight or whatever. But, like, and also, like, kind of falls into the same thing of, like, it's the classic, like, everything just makes you feel fucking old now, like, as you get older. Mm-hmm. So, like, the one that got me the other day was, like, the people that are 21, like, everybody born in 2001 is buying beer now. Like, that's done.
Yeah. That's kind of wild to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a motherfucker that works with me. He's 21, and he doesn't remember 9/11. Doesn't remember it.
Yeah, because he wasn't born yet.
What the fuck?
Either he wasn't born yet, or he was like...
I was in high school.
Fresh out the womb.
People be getting young.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I was living in a crack house on the south side.
Can you imagine?
I was in school, but not like...
Good thing I'm not getting old, you know?
Yeah. You know, there's people who are like, you don't even remember the Alamo.
I always remember the Alamo.
Yeah.
When I'm going to hit the end of my run someday, you know, eventually. And I hope that I can look back at myself in every age and go, God, I was an asshole.
Blake, do you remember when I had an alarm set on my phone to
I
go
was
off
so
every single day?
stupid yesterday.
Do you remember the Alamo?
Yeah. So for like a long time, like a couple of years, I had an alarm that went off on my phone every day at 5 o'clock that just said the Alamo.
Fuck. Did you forget?
No, never.
That's
not
funny.
once.
Wow. Never
you need to
forget.
set one for 9/11 too, so you never forget.
Yeah.
Dude, this morning I was climbing out of a forklift. It's a big forklift, right? And I'm climbing out, and there's a little tiny step, like 3-4 inches. I mean, 14 inches, like this, you know? Anyway, I bail out of the seat, and I'm planning, and I've done this 1,000 times. I'm planning on my heel landing on that step, and then my other foot jumping down to the ground, like kind of, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Well, this time what happened was
You went boom.
my heel hit the step, but then slid right off. Okay. Now I know what you're thinking. Catastrophic, epic fail, right? No, it went as smooth as it could have gone. I landed on both of my feet on the ground. However, I was like, holy shit, Mm-hmm. And then I thought to myself, dude, and I hurt my shoulder somehow.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I don't know why, but my shoulder hurts now.
I can tell you why.
But so I land on the ground and I went, holy shit, that could have been a lot worse than it was. Glad no one saw it. Carry on. And then a little bit later, I'm walking around and my knee is just like, hey, fuck you,
Yeah.
And it clicked in my head all of a sudden where all these times where I'm like walking around and something just hurts for no reason all of a sudden. It's not that stuff just hurts for no reason. It's that you just did something stupid and you don't remember it because it used to not be something stupid. It used to be something that you would just walk away from and not think about it.
Yeah.
But here
Like
I am.
opening the fridge.
Yeah, like opening the fridge. You're like, you slept wrong. You're sleeping poorly. But yeah, you do something stupid, and then, a few hours later, you're like, what the fuck? Why do I just hurt all the time?
Yeah. Yeah, it happens.
You're getting old, dude. That's what it is.
That's what I think too.
Yeah.
But at least I still landed on my feet, right? Like I'm not so old that I like fall down, That sucks. If you're the falls down old,
Tell me you haven't done it, though.
I mean, I have, but it's rare, dude.
I could always say I'm drunk,
No, like it's. How about this? I am old enough. It's a major point in my life that I do not want to be laying on the ground, like for any reason. Even if I'm like laying on the ground on purpose, I don't want to be. No, because then I have to get back up, and that's fucking kind of crazy,
I just realized I'm on the precipice of a conundrum.
What's that?
So I fall down a bit still, even at, like now,
You're like old people fall down
because I'm drunk, But like, at what point?
Nah, dude.
At what point are you too old to fall down drunk old? Or wait, yeah, did I say that right?
Like 23. But, we'll just glaze over that one.
Dude, I'm at the point where like I drop my phone and it does the thing where it hits the ground right at my feet and then shoots straight underneath a vehicle, and it lands right in the center, right underneath the fucking muffler,
You're gonna move the vehicle.
No, I look at it and I go, do I really need that phone? Is there anything on that phone that I couldn't live with? How am I going to get this phone back? Nah. Yeah, and if you can't move the vehicle, then it's like, hey, you, come over here and fucking crawl under this vehicle.
Come here, young man. Get that phone for me.
Dude, tell me, like, how about this? How much would I have to pay you? And this is a legit question. How much would I have to pay you to get on your hands and knees first, and then lay down on your stomach, and then stand back up in a parking lot?
How high are you willing to go?
Well, that's not the question.
Oh, I do it
Yes,
for
it is.
$100.
That's exactly what the question was.
I'm still on the fairly cheap side of this, but I am the youngest of the.
Like, would you do it for $5? Would you get on your hands and knees and lay stomach down in a parking lot? No.
Yeah, I do it for $5.
Would you?
Yeah.
How many times can
I'll
I
do it right now on the studio
I
floor.
might do it for a tenner, probably for sure on a 20.
Oh, I'm cheap. I'm a cheap date. You can pay me $5. I'll do it right
Dude,
now.
I think I'm $50.
I'll do it for the most.
$50. It's like, all right, that I can actually do something with that. Maybe, like, I'll fucking lay down.
I'll do it for the most amount of money that you're willing to pay.
$5.
Right, but I'm saying, what's the least amount of money I can pay?
Whatever your most is.
Would you do it for Would you do it for $6?
Sure.
Yeah.
Is that your highest?
Yeah.
That's his most least.
Are you sure that's your highest?
Would you do it for $6?
How many times can I do it?
Just once.
Oh, that's dumb.
So would you do it?
Yeah.
You're a slut.
I think for me, it's a 10, probably, and then like for sure on a 20. If you're throwing down a 20, it's happening.
I did like 5 burpees today.
Maybe that should be the question, right? Like, if my phone goes under a car, what's it going to take? Chop. What's it going to take for me to get you to get my phone out from under this car?
So getting rid of all like emotional attachment, right?
Yeah, okay, but a stranger.
I'm not
stranger.
related to you. I'm fucking just a dude that's standing there and saw you drop your shit.
You do it just because
And
you
you're
feel
like,
bad
dude,
for you because you're old.
my knees, man, it sucks.
Not an old person either. Just like some dude that's like, hey, I dropped my phone under this car. I'll pay you to get it.
Yeah, if I'm just randomly run into you in a parking lot and you're like, dude, I dropped my phone under the car, my knees suck, and you want to go get it, I'll pay you. Probably like $5 or $10. I would do it.
Dude, no. If someone was like, hey, man, I dropped my phone under my car. Will you get it? I'll be like, I hope you look for somebody. You don't even have to pay me, but you're fucking out of your mind. If you think I'm going to take $10 to get on my hands and knees in a parking lot, fuck that.
Yeah, I think I'd do it for a 10.
Yeah, I don't know. That shit sucks.
But also keep again, I preface this. I am on the younger side of this argument, right?
Yeah, you're also skinny too.
Yeah.
That makes a difference. Mm-hmm. Getting up when you're fat is hard.
Do you have to use all fours to get up? That's the question.
What do you mean?
Can you just stand up with your legs? Like if you're on the ground in a prone position?
If I'm sitting Indian style.
You can stand up?
Yeah.
Can you get yourself up to Indian style if you're laying down?
Can you stand up? Can you stand up?
It's not going to be pretty. I could do it, but
can you stand up from Indian style without using your hands and not blow a hammy?
I could. None of it's going to be pretty.
Yeah, I totally could. My knee might fucking go on the way up, but my hand may be fine.
So can you stand up that way and stay up? That's the question, I guess.
It's easy.
Oh yeah. Well, how about this? How long are you going to have the wobbles after you stand up?
Are you going to fall over after you stand up?
Oh no, I'm going to do it the old fat way. Like I'm going to roll around to my knee and then stand up that way.
Like kneel?
Yeah.
And go to standing?
Yeah.
It's a lot easier for me to stand up from off the ground than it is
We're talking about how we stand.
than it is for me to tie my shoe. For whatever reason, I can't bend over to tie my shoe. For
Yeah, it's
shit.
like folding a bowling ball in half.
So everybody's got it different, obviously. So for me, I'm not going to my knee. Fuck that. My knee, like putting weight on my knee. No, fuck that.
How do you stand up?
I don't. I'm always standing.
Try not to.
I would rather push off the sides of my feet and stand up straight from a
Indian style.
Indian style than put my knee down. My knee's going to be fucked if I put my knee down.
But if you're laying flat on your back, how do you stand up without
way.
using your hands?
Push up
sit up.
position.
Without using your hands.
No, without hands?
Bro, I roll back a little bit and handspring into my feet.
No, I'm going to roll forward and basically do the same thing from Indian style.
All right, let's take a shot.
I'm going to get up like Jackie Chan, bro.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
Bet me.
He's not getting up anytime soon.
Bro, I got up more times today than y'all did all week. I'm just saying.
What?
I mean, I got up this morning.
Yeah.
I did too. I think we all got up.
Yeah, but
today.
I went to the gym, dude. I did a bunch of push-ups and burpees and fucking all kinds of sit-ups, all kinds of shit.
Oh, wait, you think you're the only person that goes to the gym?
No, apparently I'm the only person that hits the ground every day.
I hit the ground every day.
Hit the ground running.
I don't.
With my feet.
Dude, especially...
Oh, I did
so,
hit the ground today, but yeah, on both feet. I was proud of it, remember?
Yeah. So, I've been hitting the ground pretty much every day because I have a fucking puppy.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm practicing getting up a lot.
You're afflicted.
You're going to need that later.
Cheers. Tink.
Cheers, guys.
Oh, few straight bourbon whiskey. Few.
Phew.
Huh. It's interesting. But no, I did... So I got a Great Dane puppy. Little tiny Mofk.
Beethoven.
He's like...
Is he tiny, though?
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty small.
Right
By
now,
comparison.
Right now, he's small.
He's like 8.5 weeks right now, and he's about 20 pounds.
He's got big feet.
Yeah.
You know what they say about a dog with big feet, right?
Big...
Head?
You're supposed to grow big.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they do actually say that.
Yeah. That's why I said it, motherfucker. The fuck?
But I have been having to get down on the ground because he
Damn it.
he fucking... So I
You were thinking it too. Don't look at me like that.
I
I
actually
got all you
wasn't.
guys.
I actually
I
wasn't.
got all you fuckers.
So I can get him to chill in his crate or whatever, but I gotta lay down on the ground next to him.
Wait. Let's be real, though. It's a Great Dane. He's got a big head, big feet. He's going to have a huge cock, too, right?
I mean,
I'm just saying. He's
He
probably
better,
got,
because it's going to be one goofy-looking motherfucker.
probably got a big set of, Great Dane balls, also.
Great balls.
definitely not yet.
Great balls.
Definitely not yet.
You just wait.
When he cut his nuts, you're going to hang him on your toe hitch?
Also, he's mine, so he might have a really tiny cock.
Yeah, that's true. He takes after you.
Yeah,
Oh, man. Poor dog. So you're not going to breed him?
probably not.
That's good.
We'll try. You know?
Are you guys, all dogs should get spayed or neutered?
No.
No. Well,
What are we going to do? In dog population?
I mean, I don't know. They make it sound like you can't have a dog. It's only okay to have a dog if you get it from, if you adopt it.
No, I think we need to neuter people that give dogs away.
Which, hold on. I'm curious about this concept. Is there any other way to get a dog other than adopt it?
Yeah, you can go buy one from a breeder.
I mean,
But isn't that the
this
same
day and age,
thing?
this day and age, if
You're
you
not adopting it.
identify with the correct pronouns, you could probably have a dog.
Why is paying money for it and getting it not that you're still adopting it? Like
you could steal a dog.
it's not your birth dog. Like you didn't fucking.
You're not adopting if you steal it, right?
Well,
At that
I
point,
guess you
you're
could steal it. Yeah, you could steal it.
The argument
Dog nap a dog.
the argument is that
No, he's not mine. I just fucking took him. You
the
know?
argument is that people should go adopt dogs that are already given up and in shelters rather than paying money to breeders who are just breeding dogs that are going to shelters.
All right, look. So I actually got an opinion on this one.
Okay.
So our two other dogs that we have, right? This is our third dog. Our two other dogs that we have that we
got a nasty
we like
infestation.
rescued, right? Like they were from shelters or bad situations or whatever, right? But we took them in from that. This dog we bought from a dude.
Money.
Yeah.
You paid money.
And this dog's already better behaved than their other.
But when you adopt a dog, you still have to pay money. You're still paying for it. You're still buying it.
Actually, one of the ones I rescued, I did not pay anything for.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you don't.
just kinda went,
Sometimes
like,
you
pick 'em
don't.
up.
but
If
that's
someone's
the
like,
rare
"Here's a
case.
pillow sack full of dogs. We're gonna drown it in the
Usually
fucking
there's at
bathtub,"
least,
you're
like-
let me get one, I guess.
Usually there's at least like a $30 rehoming fee or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're still kind of buying a dog.
They should pay you to rehome it.
Well, that's what I was
Jesus.
saying. So, like, one of my dogs,
It should come with a free bag of dog food,
Right,
you know?
dude?
one of my dogs, I didn't pay anything for him. Obviously, I paid for all of his shit, right? But like, I went and got him and didn't hand anybody money to
Wait,
like put him in my car.
Your dog doesn't contribute at all? He doesn't have a
no,
job or
fuck
anything?
no. He's an asshole.
You don't make him work?
No, he's like fucking 30 in dog years. And
Shit, man.
living
I'd
at
tell
home
him to
and
get a job. I'd
shitting
say.
on the floor, dude.
And they're,
I'd
all,
say, see all that poop in the backyard? You better pick it up.
they're all freeloaders and they're bad. And you don't want to say that to your dog because they will eat it.
So I don't know.
You don't want that.
All joking aside, the two best dogs in my life. One of them was like, "Hey, our dog's fucked. We didn't mean to, but here's one." You know, it was free, but like it was an accident dog. He was one of the best ones, and then the other one I paid money for. I've had several that I've fucking rescued,
Right.
and you know they're all kind of dumb. I mean, I love them. Don't get me wrong, but they're fucking dumb. Like, can we not just admit they're dumb?
So I rescued a pay money for dog that basically we were the third family in a year. Like right when we got her, she turned a year old. And we were the third family or whatever, but she was a full bred. So somebody paid a lot of money for her, then somebody paid a little bit less. And then we paid a little bit less.
But she's like a monster.
Yeah, she's huge. She's huge.
And they're like, "Oh, we fucking paid all this money for this monster that we can't raise
and
now."
they couldn't handle it. And she has some things like you can't put her in a crate or she'll try to fucking eat you. That's one of them. But honestly, outside of that, like,
That's because you rescued her.
but
Rescue dogs have that trauma, you know?
clearly, like, they didn't know how to handle her, so they sent her to like classes and stuff because she does like all the fucking tricks, dude. Like, and she's super trainable and does
That's-
all the tricks, and she won't like lick faces. Like, she just won't.
That's
lick
one of the
faces.
things I was going to say. So, like, one of my rescue dogs, right? Like, I got him from a shelter, but I got him on like a weekend where they were doing like, "Hey, you can not pay us, you know, just take a dog." And but like clearly somebody like put effort into it.
They were like,
It's
"We're killing any of them that you don't take on Monday," so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like clearly somebody put effort into him because like whenever we got him home, we were like, "Hey, sit," and he was like, "All right."
All right. Yeah.
And then I was like, "Huh, all right, shake," and he was like, "All right, huh." And I was like, "Here, shake with your other hand." I like tried the other side, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Okay."
Meanwhile, the dogs I raised for puppies can't do shit.
Yeah.
They get treats just for sitting next to the one that does the tricks. They got, maybe they're smarter. I don't know. I raised intelligent dogs. Listen for shit.
Well, I guess so. Like, I do have strong opinions about this. I do generally try to go to like, you know, shelters or whatever and like rescue a dog, air quotes, right? But this dog, no, this dog I fucking bought.
Can you rescue it from the breeder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean,
could-
we breed cows and people are like,
could've gone-
"Oh, these fucking cow breeders are so bad. Look, these cows are standing around in pens." I mean, dogs, the same thing.
Can
There's
you
a bunch
adopt
of,
a cow?
bunch of puppies and crates and stuff, and you're like, "Hey, let me save this dog from this puppy mill for $250." You know,
Yeah.
that's giving right there.
Well, and you don't know like who else might have bought the dog. Like they might have used him for fucked up reasons, you know? So like you really saved him from what could have been a bad situation.
Yeah. And that's one of the things like I was kind of going to avoid, but at the same time, I won't. So like one of our other dogs is a pit bull, right? And so like air quotes, I rescued Crow, who's my other, bigger dog that I got from the kennel or whatever. But Ember's like had fucking BBs in her chest from where somebody like shot her with a shotgun. Like she was actually like a rescue case. You know what I mean? And so like there is something to be said for that. Like those dogs need a home, But I feel like I did my part, Like I had 2 rescue dogs, and then I was like, I'm gonna go get my dog, Like I'm gonna go buy the dog that I was gonna get.
It just sucks. Like some people get into it and they think that it's gonna be one thing, and then they realize like, oh fuck, like this ain't for me, and then they get out of it. But to me, it's something that like, okay, yeah, but you got yourself into this mess. Like you got to see it through now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
See, that's great for me though, because I love large breed dogs. Like that's my shit, right? Like I have a pit bull, I have a Anatolian Shepherd, and then I have my Great Dane that I just got. Like I have 3 big fucking dogs. All of them are over 80 pounds.
Myself.
So it's great for me because they're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, let me get this big ass dog, and then they're like, holy fuck, this dog's huge. I'm kind of a fucking asshole. And then I end up getting a dog for free.
Dogs are assholes mostly.
Oh, they're sweet little babies.
Except for Chops. Those are all monsters.
Yeah, they're assholes.
No, they're sweet babies too.
I have a bunch of monsters.
They're bad and they're assholes. As a matter of fact, cocksucker of the week goes to my puppy.
Dude, I don't know.
For sure, dude.
One of my wolf dogs got the runs and had its fucking shit all stuck in
his fur ball on the back.
Yeah.
'Cause he's got all that husky hair.
Yeah. He drugged that all over my pillows and shit.
Oh, nice, dude.
That's cool.
Did you not change the pillowcases?
I
And just
flipped
slept
Flip
on
it
it?
over, right?
Yeah, dude.
I was asleep,
It's all in your hair. You're like, God damn it. I'll just put it up.
Someone else will deal with that shit later.
Yeah.
Dude, dog shit's the worst, though.
Then I'm all mad later when it's me. Fuck, this did not work out like I thought I was going to.
All right, so getting off of puppies because we talked about dogs for a little while.
Oh,
We glazed over something when we were talking about Waffle House bras, and I want to roll back just a little bit. We had one of the UFC greats die,
Stephan Boner.
Stephan Boner.
So
And young. He was like fucking 41. He's like my age, dude.
I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts, and I'm not going to call them out because fuck them.
Yeah, they're not paying us.
But I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts, and 2 of the 3 guys that are on this podcast are like UFC guys. Like they talk UFC pretty regularly. So one of them mentioned that Stephan Boner had died, and the other one said, like I know the name, and
Boo that man.
but I don't know if I could pick him out of a lineup. Or I don't know if I could. And I was like, bro, Stephan Boner, dude. Like,
Boo that man.
I don't know how you. And this motherfucker's the same age as me. It's literally the same year that's saying this. How can you call yourself? I feel like I'm gatekeeping right now, though. But
You are.
how can you
also
call?
you're right.
How can you call yourself a UFC fan if you don't know who Stephan Boner is?
Yeah.
Like this.
You also can't pick out fucking Chuck Liddell
He's-
or Randy Couture.
He's
or,
iconic. He's So the Stephan Boner Forrest Griffin fight happened at the end of the very first season of Ultimate Fighter, and the very first season of Ultimate Fighter happened right after like the Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz, like big build up, right?
Yeah.
So as famous and as awesome as the Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz stuff was, it couldn't hold a candle. It wasn't even comparable to the amount of people that tuned in and started watching UFC because of the Stephan Boner Forrest Griffin fight.
Oh, it was immediately in the middle of the fight was already being dubbed the greatest fight of all time.
And it might still be the greatest fight of all time.
And Dana White has been recorded saying that fight single-handedly saved the UFC.
He credited those 2 and dude, people were like calling, and it was on Spike. It was on Spike TV. You could turn it on your fucking cable, and everyone had cable, right?
You could DVR it. Even
So
then.
people were calling, and like the numbers were climbing as the fight was going on. Like and the fight went on for fucking the whole thing,
time, 5 rounds.
So it's climbing, and people are calling other people, bro, you got to jump on fucking Spike and watch this crazy shit. These guys are beating the fuck out of each other. And don't get me wrong, I was rooting for Forrest Griffin. That was my guy, right?
I was too.
And
I think everybody was. The world was. Stephan Boner was kind of the heel in that situation.
For sure. But you can't have you can't have fucking Superman without Lex Luthor, you know?
Yeah.
You can't have Batman without the Joker. Like,
It was a
you have to have Stephan Bonner, or Forrest Griffin wouldn't have been as great as he was and wouldn't have gone on to win a belt, and we wouldn't have the UFC. Like,
it was a perfectly rounded fight for two extremely hungry fighters on a huge stage.
what is it, like a linchpin? Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Like a linchpin or a keystone? Like, it was a pivotal point in the UFC that when that fight happened.
I'm thinking in my head right now of the opening song to the boom, here comes the, that.
That's like old school UFC.
Here comes the. Who was that? Here comes the.
Metallica?
No. Go fuck yourself. But anyway,
So, dude, nothing but respect to Stephan Bonner. And he was only 45 years old and he died of a heart attack.
Yeah.
Or heart complications, I guess. And granted, he had been caught several times, like, for doing, human growth hormone and steroids and all that shit that they all did back in the day, you know?
right, yeah.
But, and I'm sure that can't be good for your heart. But other than that, like, he was a very fit, athletic 45-year-old dude,
Shit,
right?
he was in better shape than I am.
So, I mean, that's kind of scary to think about.
Better watch out.
Oh, something else to mention while we're on the topic, though, before we pivot. That fight between Stephan Bonner and Forrest Griffin was the very first fight that made it into the Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. They like created a category for just a great fight.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I was
it was the
go
very
there-
first one.
I was going to go there as well.
Because of that fight.
I feel like Stephan Bonner and Forrest Griffin, because of that fight, should be inducted, right?
Yeah.
I think, are they not both?
Forrest Griffin is.
Forrest Griffin is.
But Forrest Griffin also went on to like win a belt.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So,
And just get completely embarrassed by
And he
Anderson Silva.
coached. He coached on that.
He's a good ambassador for the sport.
He did the Ultimate Fighter.
except for that
As a
really
coach as
cringy
well.
commercials he was doing for like.
Oh, the tires.
tires.
Yeah. I loved it, dude. I was so happy for him. I was like, thank God that dude's making money right
Hell
now.
yeah, UFC's still paying Forrest Griffin.
Yeah, dude.
Nah, he's got a job for life.
I'm glad he was getting paid, but goddamn, those commercials were fucking terrible.
Oh, yeah. He was a fighter. Like, he's not an actor.
Yeah, for sure.
They sure try to make those guys actors, though.
Oh
Yeah.
God, it's only a matter. I bet it's already happened.
and
It's
some
only
of
a
them-
matter of time before UFC fighters start getting into Hollywood and shit.
Some of
Dude,
them
Conor
rise to
McGregor's
fame.
already in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's already started to happen. Chuck Liddell was in a movie.
Yeah, some of them rise to, like, a lot of them rise to fame because of the characters that they play. You know what I mean? Like, that's part
Chuck
of
Liddell
it.
was in like the A-Team or something like that.
The Rock.
Dude, it definitely. I will say, like, the more interesting the character of the fighter is, then kind of the quicker that they make it through a lineup and get.
Oh yeah, like
Hey.
Paddy Pimblett.
Yeah.
Dude, he hadn't fought anybody really relevant.
Yeah.
not yet. But he's one of the like most famous fighters out there right now.
Didn't he just lose though?
Yeah, no,
he
he won.
won.
Oh,
but
he won.
But it was like really.
It was a
close.
question.
Controversial.
yeah,
decision.
I don't think he lost the fight. He got the decision. but
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a split decision.
a lot of people thought he lost that fight.
Yeah.
All right. So kind of on the same topic.
But
though,
that's kind of exactly what I'm saying. It's that type of thing. I think that he might have got that split edge just because he's such a big name
favorite.
and a valuable fighter. Exactly.
So kind of on the topic, UFC is raising the price. Raising the
Oh
prices.
man, and
I think it's going to go to 80.
I think it's going to 85,
Oh.
From
Ouch, my balls.
65.
So this affects me like almost not at all.
per fight, or this is the
So
They
yearly
switched to
subscription fee.
ESPN, and that was a fucking disaster. Like they should never.
They're
have
still
done
there.
that.
dude, I loved paying for pay-per-view always worked. I didn't steal fights back then. I still don't. But like never.
Yeah,
Why
you could
would
just
you?
order it on your
You just-
cable
you just
box?
fucking order it. Order that shit and watch it, and you know it's going to work because you paid money for it.
You had cable then.
Now it's like, dude, I got to pay a subscription to ESPN Plus, which honestly, that subscription is worth it because they have all kinds of cool shit on there, even without the paper.
Yeah.
But on top of that, I have to pay for the pay-per-view, so I'm paying twice.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I'm paying for it, and I still got to watch commercials.
And
Dude, fuck that.
it's like a 60% at best chance that it's going to actually work.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just,
So like
it
you
does
pay
feel
for
bad.
it, and then you're like trying to watch it, and it's like it's fucked.
Yeah.
Now,
I guess I'm going to go find this somewhere else.
yeah. I guess
So-
I'll find an alternative avenue to.
So not trying to
Easy
give a
fight.
step-by-step instruction of how to better watch fights, but I did some old man things recently, and signed up for a free trial thing, for a VPN so that I could watch fights because my ESPN wasn't functioning.
Yeah, dude. Fuck ESPN.
And then I forgot to cancel it, and then it charged me $100. So I have a VPN for a year, which means that watching fights should be functional for a year.
Does it? I don't really know how that shit works. Does a VPN?
They're pretty legit. There's other means to the same
And?
the same end, but
It's the fastest, easiest one that I could find.
They do their job for sure. But
Right.
I mean, fuck, man. Like if you're
$85. That's what I'm saying. $85 fucking dollars. It's like
I could maybe understand if it was still on pay per view. Maybe
if I went out to eat and I spent $85, I would just round up to 100. I'd be like, yeah, we went out to eat. I spent $100. You know,
I legit paid for something. I paid $100, but I'm going to watch all the fights.
dude, 85 is too much. It's too much.
I agree. You could buy. So like even like AAA studio video games are now on PS5 coming out at like $70, and that was the price hike, right? That's like
Over 55
fucking
or
50
whatever
hours
it is.
of content, you know?
So you can buy like a UFC game and play it like forever.
But my point is that like you're watching a fight for what, 4 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
Whereas you can buy a fucking AAA video game, you know, you can buy the new God of War, and
Bro,
you're going to spend fucking 50 hours on it. And
You
you're
can
gonna
go
spend
watch
less money.
You can go watch $100 million movie in a theater
Yeah.
for like $12,
Yeah. Yeah. That's even.
Yeah, but
Even
nobody's
better.
fighting in that.
You can own it on
Yeah, they
fucking.
fight.
They got to pay the fucking actors
Yeah, they're acting.
And the
though.
movie theaters.
They're not fighting.
and everybody in between. Still, it's $12,
And then once it comes out
And
on
they're still making money.
Once it comes out on Blu-ray, you can buy that shit for $20
Or if you have a VPN.
and own it forever and watch it as many times as you want.
Yeah, they're fucking up. They're fucking up. I feel like a lot more people are going to steal the fight. Like they're going to steal the fights. They're incentivizing us to steal the
The
fights.
black market.
Well,
They should make it as easy as possible, and they should make it as affordable as possible. Like where it's still profitable. Like you got, I don't know. You got to.
They're selling out fucking arenas, man. They're making money. It's not the fucking money that's the problem.
they are selling out everywhere they go in multiple countries.
It's just, I guess. Okay, you got to pay the fighters more, but you can't tell me you're paying the fighters more than they're paying fucking Tom Cruise or something. You know.
Or
That's what I'm
ESPN.
getting- That's what I'm
fucking
getting at. You're paying the actors
ESPN
$12, dude.
paying fucking UFC so that they have exclusivity to the fucking fights. They're getting paid. UFC's not fucking hurting for cash, I don't think.
What all these things,
And you can still watch football. Football. You can still watch football on fucking regular TV,
what they're all doing is saying,
which has got to be way more expensive to put on that production.
dude, don't
than-
get me started on football. Football pisses me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better being pissed on.
Dude, how the fuck can I only watch like 3 games a Sunday? What in the fuck is actually going on?
Yeah, we need
Your
to.
choice in sports are shitty.
ES,
That's on y'all.
ESPN needs to. Like, if they were really going to change their game and make it work, it should be $100 a year or like $15 a month or something affordable. And you should just get all the sports. They're like, hey, we have the sports.
Do you do the ESPN, Hulu, and Disney bundle for like $13?
I don't even know, dude. There's such a web of fucking bullshit.
You should.
I have like
those 3 are
Verizon, so I get Disney Plus, and then you get Hulu because you got fucking dude. I don't even know.
You should look at those though, because those are all tied. If you've got them all individually and you're paying $13 per, you tie them all together, and
But
it's
see,
like a
that's the
third
thing.
of the cost.
I have the same shit. So because we have Verizon, like the phone company, we get ESPN and Disney Plus and maybe even ESPN for free. But it's like the with ads version or whatever. You know what I mean?
Of Hulu,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you gotta like I have a separate thing where like I buy Hulu.
You should just
But-
cancel that and get a video game instead.
It's
I
true.
do-
It's
I
like
do that.
90 hours content.
That's yeah.
Like God of War.
That's
or
what I do.
something. Or like UFC game.
I'm starting to get concerned.
FIFA.
I might not get through my
Dude,
video game before I run out of time off.
You could play a lot of FIFA. I mean, you can make them like regulation with their
there's-
like
FIFA's
12-hour
such a
games.
fucking
And there's
garbage
like,
game though. God.
And then you stream it, and people think they're watching the real game and charge them for it.
Dude, I'm not a fan of the sports games.
Me too.
what about baseball?
I used to not be, and then I got into
golf.
I love sports. I just don't like the sport. I will say the golf ones are actually pretty good.
I got in. So I
Dude, you're right. That's like the most boring sport to watch.
Yeah,
It's the funnest
best,
game to play.
It's the best video game.
So I got into, I thought like, I got an Xbox with the intention of getting Game Pass and playing like some of the RPGs and shit like that I like hadn't, or like Gears of War and Halo, you know, shit like that.
Yeah.
What I ended up playing was Forza and fucking Skate.
Nice.
Like, I ended up almost exclusively playing sports games on this console that I bought to play fucking old RPGs and shit.
All right, let's take a shot.
All right.
Shots, let's go.
What are we shooting at?
Few straight bourbon whiskey.
Phew. Cheers, guys.
Wow, that smells like bourbon.
Yeah.
Bourbon
It's got
whiskey.
like the Statue of Liberty, of Independence or something. Isn't that the Statue of Independence?
Yeah.
Looks like the statue of Rock City, bro.
Or like
Detroit.
Detroit.
Looks like the statue of fucking Illuminati.
Looks like the
It's got like a
Paramount
scepter
lady.
and
who's the
some
chick with the
scissors and-
scales? You know?
Lady Justice. Looks like the Paramount lady. You know what I mean?
Oh, it is the Paramount lady. You're right. Actually, I think it's a dude.
Well, fuck.
Well, it is 2022.
All right, we judging this? Grading it? Whatever?
Yeah, Few straight bourbon whiskey. This 3-grain straight bourbon recipe unabashedly infuses generations of Southern tradition with the spiciness, holy shit, of Northern rye and a touch of malt and smoothness. Handcrafted in small batches. Dude, I'm struggling with this.
You
And
can't read for
aged
shit.
in charred oak barrels, it is a straight bourbon of uncommon complexity.
I hate it when you read shit. Can you tell me? I'm good. I see that it's individually bottled and proofed.
Nope, it's not. It looks like it is, but it's not.
Oh, it's fake. Okay.
But that's pretty fucking smart. It looks a lot fancier than it is.
94 proof.
Yeah, 93. All right, Few straight bourbon whiskey. Sweetness. Low?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
low.
2.
Not
yeah.
like
I was gonna say
super
1.5.
low. I wouldn't give it super
I was going to say
low.
2, 2.5.
Yeah, I would put it pretty on par, maybe just under 2.
Crunch. A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of crunch.
2.5, 3.
Yep,
3.
right there.
Bite. 3.
3.
3.
Maybe even
3.5.
3.5.
It hits.
I don't think it has that much of a bite.
Dude, come on. It kicks a little bit.
It does, but
it kicks,
I mean,
it's
it's
spicy.
not. It's not bad though. I mean,
All right, this is where I'm
Oh,
curious.
it's not bad. I don't get those two things confused.
Bottle.
It kicks. I
bottles,
love it.
It's pretty cool. I like
Yeah?
it.
Yeah.
Y'all are digging it?
I'm digging it.
So there is no back label. There's no texture to the bottle, although the bottle is square and kind of unique. Although I think this bottle could be used for something other than this bourbon. You know what I mean?
It could be a
I don't think
tequila
it's
bottle.
like I don't think it's like top tier, but I think it's better than average.
I think the label is nice. I like that it has the sticker on the side that makes it look much fancier than.
I love the clover band over the cork. The cork is dope itself.
This bottle, I can tell you, is mid shelf all the way and not pretentious about it. It's like $35, $39, something like that.
Wow.
But it looks like a much fancier bottle than it is, right?
And
Yeah.
it's good.
It's that spirit.
And it's a
song.
high proof. I give drunkenness a top level as well.
So for a bottle, I think I want to go 3.
3.5.
Yeah, 3 to 3.
I like it a little bit better than average.
I'm 3.5. I don't think I can go below 3.5.
I
for
could
that
be
bottle.
convinced
I actually
either way.
like that bottle a lot.
I
It
could
is
be
cool.
convinced either way. I feel like 3.5. It's all fair game.
It
All
could-
right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Drunkenness? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
there.
3.5 right there.
I'm
Yeah.
down to 3.5.
3.5.
It's strong.
Strong,
I
straight
want
to
to drink
the
it.
point. I feel like it's not going to give me a hangover tomorrow.
All right, general like vibe.
I love it.
This is a find. And having drank so many bottles, it's unique. It's rare to find a new bottle that I've never heard of and that I've never seen and that I've never tried
And it's on
that I
par with
enjoy.
all the things that I like. Yeah.
This will be like mildly pretentious, but like I'm trying to use non-pretentious words. It's got the taste of it is different than like anything else that I can think of, at least in that realm of price.
No, we've had some high proof stuff that
We found something.
that hits for sure. And this is just right on par with those. And I'm happy about that.
So I mean, this sits in the price range of like a Woodford Reserve,
A little bit cheaper, even.
Elijah Craig is
Yeah.
probably in that range
Yep.
ish.
Elijah Craig is on par.
And I think it
It holds up.
can bang in that weight class.
Yeah.
I would like to do a blind
Comparison?
taste test between this and Elijah, honestly.
Damn, we need to do that again.
I know like Woodford's a little bit more, but we're talking like $30 to $40 range, right? Like it's
Woodford's
roughly-
like 45.
I thought it was a little less.
This one's
but-
like
It's
30.
45 to 49, depending on where
This
you're
one's like 38, 39.
Yeah.
Like right at 40.
So in
Elijah
any case,
Craig's like 35.
we're
to
within
40.
like a $15-ish range.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think like that kind of like Gentleman Jack kind of gets in there as well.
Dude, I think Gentleman Jack has been kicked off of this list at this point.
Right,
Oh,
but I'm saying
by
like
far,
it all kind of fits into that same price category. I think Gentleman Jack is good for what it is.
It is, but it's basic bitch shit. You know what I mean?
agreed.
Someone gets you a bottle of Gentleman Jack. It's like, that was a nice gesture. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, you clearly don't know what you're like. You're not a whiskey person, but that was you did all right.
Yeah. Buffalo Trace is on the lower end of that price range, but like still kind of fits.
I
in that
like
same,
most of what Buffalo Trace does.
yeah, same kind of like level of.
Buffalo Trace, Weller, Eagle Rare, it's all the same company,
Yeah.
and they're all pretty good.
All right, so let's work our way through the holidays. Did y'all get anything cool for Christmas?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
What'd you get?
So I got some cool ass like barbecue set that has it's like paracord on the handles, and I got a meat cleaver that's like
got a meat cleaver.
Damascus steel. It has a nice leather little pouch, and it came with a little mini meat cleaver also. Just dope for like cutting
Aw.
dried sausage. It's pretty awesome. I'm gonna bring it over with some dried sausage. Ours are hard sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
I got a meat thermometer, the wireless kind. It's like 800 feet or something.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You like the meat, don't you?
Yeah, I think they were trying to tell me something. They're like, you should cook more, but I have to
And
go
also,
get.
you like meat?
I have to go get a new smoker before
Thick
I
meat?
can really get back down on the cooking. I'm living on a pellet grill right
Just
now
to get dick down on the cooking.
to get back down on the cooking.
Oh,
I heard what you heard.
I did too. That's cool too. I'm down with that.
yeah, whatever.
Hey, you know, if your mind's
Congratulations.
right, whatever. And I got like chocolate covered cherries and shit.
Oh yeah. So I got a.
Oh, and a golf
Wait.
Actually-
Do you like the chocolate covered cherries with the like pre cum inside, or chocolate covered cherries with the jizz inside?
The only ones that matter, the Queen Anne's.
Are those the ones with pre cum or jizz?
Queen Anne's milk chocolate.
But do they have
He's
pre
not
cum or
answering the
jizz?
question. He's not answering
It's,
the question.
it's
They're the only ones that matter.
But what's inside of it? Pre-cum or jizz?
Cherries.
Y'all know what I'm talking about?
yeah,
dude.
I do.
Yeah,
Chris won't answer the question.
I think it's the creamy.
So what is that? Cum or jizz?
That's the
No.
that's the chiz. It's not the pre cum.
Yeah.
The pre cum is clear.
Yeah.
He's thinking the clear, and
Yeah, no,
you're thinking
Queen
the
Anne's-
Dollar General knockoff bullshit.
Queen Anne's got the jizz.
Okay.
Yeah,
There it is.
And that's the better way to be?
yeah.
For sure.
Which y'all like better?
So I got a fucking sawzall. That was
A sawzall? Mm-hmm. Say it. Sawzall?
sawzall.
A reciprocating saw.
Sawzall?
No, sawzall.
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 Sawzall. Are there any L's in sawzall?
No, not a single one of them.
Yeah, that's the two at the end. Sawzall.
Maybe one right in the middle.
No, that's a Z.
Sawzall?
That's a Z.
No,
No?
Risotto.
sawzall.
Sawzall. So like Saza? Sawzall?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
So I got one of those. Also, my wife got me tickets to go see the Toadies last night. That was pretty dope.
Toadies is dope.
Toadies was a good
they're-
fucking time.
That's
Be a lot
great
cooler
show.
if they were the titties.
Yeah, who doesn't like toadies?
Yeah.
I saw the Toadies with Bush and live. That was pretty fucking dope.
Damn. You're a millennial.
I didn't get a Raspberry Pi.
Oh, yeah. But you got all the accessories.
Yeah, true. I did.
Oh, what happened to your Raspberry Pi?
I don't know, Blake.
Dude, so I fucked this up. I don't know how. Oh, okay. I do know how it happened. I placed an order on Amazon, and I went, I feel like a Raspberry Pi is one of those things that you want, right? Like you want, or at least Chop wants. I don't know. I want one, and I'm fucking stupid. But I was like, I bet
I
Chop
don't even know what to do with it. I just know I want one.
I was like, I bet Chop wants one of these to fuck around with. But it's one of those things that like, it doesn't really do anything, it does a lot of
It
stuff.
does whatever you
It
make
doesn't
it
do anything out of the box. You got to fuck with it.
Well,
to
no,
make it
even
do
more like this isn't some, like, I'm not buying you socks, or I'm not buying you a new fucking Sawzall. You know what I mean? Like, it's like
Here's an umbrella.
it's a toy. This is
Yeah,
a toy.
Yeah, sure.
A toy for adults, but it's a toy. And it's kind of expensive insofar as like maybe you wouldn't buy this for yourself on a whim.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, that's the perfect gift, right? So anyway, I knew that's what I wanted to get for you. And I got it, threw it in the cart, got the accessory, threw it in the cart, got a bunch of other shit for a bunch of other, and I'm talking like back in November, you know? Got a bunch of other shit for a bunch of other people, click buy, went on with my fucking life. Boxes are showing up like crazy. And I'm not opening all these boxes. I know that this is the fucking, like, you remember that time I clicked buy on like $1,500 worth of fucking Christmas?
all this shit. Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of those. So I'm just stacking those boxes in the closet, right? Well, then it starts getting closer to no, it was literally like the day before Christmas, and I'm like,
At Christmas Eve.
I gotta fucking figure out, like, I gotta wrap all these and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So, I'm opening all these boxes, and I find the accessory kit, but I don't find the Raspberry Pi. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I wouldn't have bought the accessory kit without the thing, right?
Yeah.
So I jump into my Amazon account, and I'm scrolling and scrolling, and I can see all the other shit that I bought for all the other people, and I'm like, there's no Raspberry Pi in here. It's not in here. And I was like, did I really just fucking, like, have a senior moment or something? Like, what the fuck just happened?
Dude, you showed it to me too. You're like, I'm going to get this. And I was like, that's really cool.
So what happened was, I guess they ran out of inventory, and they sent me a fucking email, but dude, I'm getting 1,000 emails from all the shit that I bought for Christmas, right? And it's like, oh, your order shipped. Oh, your order delivered. Oh, this order. And dude, it's just Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. You know what I mean? You don't read that shit. Fuck you. Like, you don't.
Yeah.
Not when there's that many. So, anyway, day before Christmas, and I'm looking for Chop's present that I was positive I bought, and apparently I didn't. I just straight up didn't buy it. I mean, I did, but they, you know, were like, hey, fuck you. And so I gave Chop an accessory kit for a Raspberry Pi.
That I don't have.
Well, at least you got the accessories.
So, yeah, you're all set up.
You're accessorized.
Now you should go buy a Raspberry Pi. That's the expensive part.
Right.
You're accessorized.
No, I don't know. So I was talking shit,
It's
obviously.
it's
but,
coming. It's coming like next week sometime.
As soon as they
But,
get back to the inventory.
Yeah, like, so my big gifts were,
It's on back order.
I got my Sawzall, the Raspberry Pi is on the way. I got tickets to the Toadies, and then I got a fire pit.
Oh, that's cool.
Fire pits are dope.
Yeah, so it's like big metal Mofk, you know? Like fire pit. But you know, it's got like an entry hole on the front where you put wood in, but then like all of the
Is it a tight hole?
Oh, wait. It better
All
Or
of
can you
the-
fit like big wood in there?
all of the
Do
like,
you prefer
sides of it?
Do you
I
prefer
guess?
softwood or hardwood?
Oh, hardwood.
You prefer the hardwood in
Yeah,
your hole?
Definitely.
You like it moist or dry? Dewy.
The wood?
You just want to dry, dude. You want to fucking slam it in there.
So all of the sides have like the shape of Texas and or Texas stars on it.
Oh, got him.
Yeah. So I did get that, which is pretty dope. Also got like some gift cards to PetSmart because, you know, fucking puppy.
PetSmart with a pet's fart.
And then a gift card as well to Home Depot so I can get some more power tools.
Nice.
So overall, good haul.
Nice.
Gator.
I got a GoPro for Christmas.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Pretty excited about that.
Nice.
For what? You don't like ride motorcycles or jump out of airplanes or anything?
I've got a really
Hunting?
neat wall inside my house, and I just want to film the wall all the time. Like 24-hour feed, make a website, and be like, you can look at my wall.
You can't call it Wally, though.
Are you going to go pro you hunting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going pro?
Going pro.
Oh, you're going to videotape murders.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
What a beautiful wall of death you have. Blake?
No,
Cool.
I think, yeah. I'll go film some stuff.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I got a meat cleaver. I got some cologne, which,
That's important.
dude, yeah, and it was,
Were you just out? Was it
I
like
just
perfect
run
timing?
out.
Yeah, bro. Myself.
and I know it sounds, I know this is a dad fucking gift, like it just is, but I like it. Like I truly, I just ran out, and I'm boom, got a brand new one. I'm good for a year, and then I'm gonna be like next year, Christmas is gonna be coming up. And let's be real, like if I want something, usually I just fucking, if it's normal within range, then I just get it. Like I don't know. I need stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need gold-toed socks.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's stuff that people are like, oh, they know me. They know that like, oh, I'm going to wear the gold-toed socks. I'm going to use this cologne. You know what I mean? Like that means more to me than someone that's like, hey, I bought you a bunch of shit and spent a bunch of money.
Dude,
Like,
and if they really know me, they
I
know.
bought you a mountain bike.
And if they really know me, they know that I'm not going to buy gold-toed socks, dude. I'm going to wear the socks that I have until my toes are sticking out of them, you know?
Dude,
So
I
they
just
buy
got-
me gold-toed. Thank God, because I was somebody better.
I just re-up my sock game. I'm throwing all my old socks away. You know what I'm saying?
It's a great feeling, dude.
I got some.
All those old crusty socks that stand up on their own.
Dude,
I got some slippers. Oh, and then like you know the socks when you pull them up and then they immediately fall back down into your boots.
Yeah, they lost all the
Tube
elastics.
socks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I did my,
hate
I
those
cleared
socks.
my fucking sock drawer out, right? And then I bought like a shit ton of socks because that's what I do. But the socks I bought, they got like they're ankle socks, right? Or like no show, but they got like little adhesive motherfuckers in the heel,
Yeah, in the heel. I've got some of those.
which is dope, right?
It holds
Turns
up.
out I'm allergic to the adhesive.
Oh no.
So I've been wearing these socks for over a year. And pretty much like 3 to 5 times a week, I have to like peel the sock off of my like now blisters and fucking put cream and shit on my heel.
Ow.
But I'm not going to get rid of them because I mean,
So-
it's my sock choice.
So I find those socks useless as well, and here's why. Because when you wear those, it's usually supposed to be when you're going to try and wear like low Converse with socks or something, you know, or with So with shorts,
I hate these.
so you should have you should no show. But the reason one of the biggest reasons I wear socks is because if I don't wear socks, then the back of the heel rubs and I get blisters on the back of my heel.
Yeah.
And those no shows, while they will stick just under where the shoe, begins, the top of the shoe still rubs and gives me blisters, and so they're useless. I gotta old man it and wear at least the ones with the
Knee highs
I do that with jeans.
with stretched out elastic that all slinks down to the bottom.
Yeah,
You look like a fucking Doug, a cartoon character from the 90s.
yeah,
Got some blisters.
yeah. Is that from the shit or is that from your shoes
No,
rubbing?
that's from the adhesive. That's from this.
Oh, that's
shit
unfortunate.
This is riveting radio.
Yeah.
My blisters.
See, when I pull
I
that,
got the bunions.
You want to see my blisters?
see, when I pull it up, it sits right on top of that motherfucker.
You got to get a Band-Aid on that mofo.
Yeah, probably.
That'll work.
So overall, good Christmas haul.
Yeah.
Everybody's
So one gift I forgot. One of my kids got me socks. Turns out,
yeah.
but it was only one pair of socks, and it had shots and cigars all over it.
Cool.
So
And I like them. I think
Golf
it's,
socks.
I think it's pretty cool.
one of my wife's Christmas presents that she got was a like a multi-tool, like a pocket knife, like a Leatherman.
What kind of...
Says
Is it a Leatherman?
It says
I
Seagate
don't-
on the side of
I
it.
don't know for sure, but what I will say
Had some
is that
Seagates.
it's pretty legit. Like it's it's got the pliers like most of them do, but they're actually like spring loaded.
Yeah.
So like it's a pretty legit multi-tool. But
Does she carry it every day?
I think she has been since Christmas. So like it's a new thing for her. But like pocket knives are a thing, right? Like
For sure.
everybody's got their
In fact, I
their
carry
preference?
I carry multiple pocket knives. Not on me all the time, but like there's one in my car. I've got one. I've got a tiny, the little tiny Leathermans that come on a keychain.
yeah.
I've got one of those on my keychain, but I don't carry my keys in my pocket either. Usually my keys are in my backpack because I just need my backpack in my car to start it. So I don't even and my front door has a fucking like keypad, So I just don't carry keys in my pocket anymore. But I have that little fucking pocket knife on there if I need it. And like the argument against that would be like, oh, I don't want to carry that fucking pocket knife on my keys. You want your keys, you want them tight, you want them concise because they're in your pocket and you're going to land on them,
But yeah.
But if you're not carrying your
and
keys
I
all
need-
the time, dude, I got a flashlight on there and I got the little Leatherman on there. Like it's dope. But the one that I carry every day, all day, every day, fucking Leatherman wingman. I'm shouting him out, I guess.
That's a big heavy motherfucker carry every day.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, kinda. But dude, I use the fuck out of it. Like more often than not, I don't have to go get another tool. Like more often than not, I'm like, oh, I don't have to go find a screwdriver. Bam, got it right here.
So my my pocket knife evolution is real weird because like initially I carried like a little Swiss Army knife, like the one with toothpick and tweezers and shit,
And you lose the tweezers like immediately.
Oh
right?
yeah, for sure.
Tweezers suck anyways.
So then I moved on to like a Mall Ninja pocket knife,
The stars.
Butterfly?
It's got like a dragon. It's shaped like a dragon.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes your hands smell weird because the metal's like.
So
not
I went
real.
from that.
It's got
to,
blue metal.
Yeah, dude.
So I went from that to I actually carried a Bali song or a butterfly knife for like actual use for a little while.
Dude, it's kind of nice. Okay,
The
before
whole idea behind a Bali song is that you can flip it open with one hand.
Yeah, before you had like the fancy pocket knives
Yeah,
that.
spring blades and shit like that. So I actually carried a Bali song for a little while because I could.
It is a little bit excessive. Like they're kind of long,
yeah, but I mean they're convenient and also I could do tricks with it and cut my hands up and stuff.
I'd like to have a good switchblade.
see, I don't want to switch. I want another butterfly knife. Those things are fucking cool.
I wish
yeah.
like Benchmade would make like a switchblade. Like a real good, well-made
Bet they do.
fucking switchblade.
Just carry a sawzall with you. Wouldn't that be cool?
For when you need it. Yeah, you don't.
That's a knife.
Better to have it, not need it, than need it,
You're
not
a
have it.
construction worker.
Yeah.
When I moved on from the Bali song or the butterfly knife, I went to what I carry now, which is basically like it's a fixed blade Damascus seal, like little knife, like probably only about.
Dude, I like fixed blade knives, and I don't carry one, but
I only carry one
They're
when I
cool.
dress up like a redneck. I've got a couple of fixed blade knives that I got for being in weddings and shit that are real nice. That I can,
and I would want it to
can
be
put on my
short.
belt.
I want a short blade, but I want a long handle. I want it to have a handle that fits in my hand, and then I only need like a 3-inch blade.
Like a shiv.
Yeah, that's fine. All you need is something that cuts, right?
Oh, a shiv
with
would
a
be
point on
cool.
the end.
Somebody should sell a shiv. You buy like a legit shiv.
It's made out of broken glass
And fucking-
some tape around it.
So my
Toothbrush,
father-in-law,
you know?
my father-in-law gave me this Damascus seal like fixed blade knife, right? And it fits on, it's got a sheath that goes on my belt or whatever. The only
And you're not even carrying it?
complaint I
bitch.
have right now is that it like doesn't quite fit my hand, like you were talking.
That's what I'm
about.
saying,
Like
yeah.
I would want a little bit longer handle, but the blade is like perfect. It's like like a little 3.5-inch blade or whatever, and it's great because
Yeah, anything more than 3.5, you're just bragging.
Yeah.
You're just showing off.
But like the entire thing is only 6 inches long or so. I'm sorry, like nine inches long.
Adequate. That is average.
But it fits perfectly as like a not concealed carry. That's fucking stupid. But you know what I mean? Like it's
Unless you're in fucking England or something.
Fits on your belt.
yeah, fits on my belt, and I don't have to like get jabbed in the side by it or whatever.
It's subcompact.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I was listening to different podcasts, but I was listening to these guys talk about knives. And they were talking about Bali. One of the guys was from England, and he was talking about how he likes all these different kinds of knives that are, have a unique way of opening. And whatever, he's into knives. He's a knife guy.
Sure.
Because they don't have guns. Because they don't have freedom. Anyway, so he's got the Bali song, and he thinks that's cool. And then he's like, but I only got the trainer because, you don't want to, like, chop your fingers or something. I'm like, wait, what?
No, that's the whole point.
It's like buying caffeine-free Coke. Like, you might as well drink water. What the fuck are you doing?
How's he going to learn if not the hard way?
yeah.
I don't know.
So there was
You got a lot more cautious after the first time
There
you
was
sliced
time,
your finger. didn't
probably-
you?
Dude, I've got the scars on my finger. I've fucking played with the Bali song. You know what I'm saying?
probably early on in like when our show was going live. Me and Blake got really into fucking with Bali songs.
Definitely when it was conceptualized.
Ninja stars.
Yeah, dude, mall ninja shit.
Yeah, dude.
But there was a point where like me and Blake both could do all of the standard like.
I don't know about all of them.
Well,
I wasn't like good or anything.
No. I'm saying we could do,
look, dude, there's
No.
people on
Hey,
the internet
hear me
that are
out.
fucking crazy.
Hear me out. I was saying we could do all the standard like open and close.
Yeah.
Like basic.
And a little bit of,
shit.
I'm not going to
And
say
then we could
advanced, but some intermediate level.
We could do like shit where you
Butterfly knives.
throw it and flip it and then catch it again.
And I was really good at the one where like you spin it over your pointy finger and then you catch it with your thumb and then the blade slams on your pointy finger.
Yeah.
And it cuts your finger.
Yeah.
I was fucking nailed it, dude.
I can
Got that
definitely
one a couple times.
I can definitely remember some nights where both of us had drawn blood.
But that's the game. Like if you're not doing that, then you're not even playing the game, pussy. Like fuck.
Dude.
But we were doing
It's
it.
like playing fucking tickle football or something.
It's
Get
like,
out of here.
It's like doing Rubik's Cube for cuts.
That's exactly what I was going to say. So like we got to the level
But
of
Rubik's
like,
cubes are hard, so we just took all the colors off, and it's just fun to play now. And it's like, no, you don't do a fucking Rubik's cube then.
yeah.
So me and Blake got to the like Rubik's Cube level of like we could solve it, but like we're not very quick, Like that's the level of Bali song fucking around that we were doing. Like we'll get there eventually.
You still need to watch a YouTube video to get through it.
Oh yeah,
I've wanted to get into the hatchet throwing.
Dude, yeah, hatchet throwing's a fucking crazy thing.
Is that a thing though? Like what?
Yeah,
That
it's
was
a thing.
definitely a thing.
Hold on, I'm sitting here talking about Rubik's cubes and Bali songs, and I'm shitting on you for hatchet throwing. When are you ever going to use hatchet throwing?
When I got to throw a hatchet.
If I knew how to throw hatchets, I might be throwing hatchets. You know what I'm saying?
Well, have you ever had to fight ninjas in the mall? Yeah.
What if
All
you
right.
don't have a gun and you only have a hatchet?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I actually bought the book Hatchet the other day by Gary Paulson.
Dude, okay, so this is going to be a little bit of a like a admission of guilt.
Okay.
I really like throwing knives.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Ninja stars are way cooler than throwing knives.
Nope,
No,
knives
throwing knives
better.
are cooler.
No. Okay, let me rephrase that. Throwing knives are cooler.
Ninja stars are more effective.
Ninja stars work though.
Yeah.
Throwing knives works if you like figure it out.
Yeah, if you're like really good at it.
If you're really good at it, then you can almost be as effective as a ninja star.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because ninja stars just work. You throw that motherfucker, it's going to stick.
But throwing knives are way fucking cooler, though.
I guess.
Throwing
I mean, if we're talking mall
knives is fucking
ninja
impossible.
shit, dude, throwing knives are like where you want to be.
And they usually come in a set.
Yeah.
Like there's a set of
Three
three
of
because
them.
you're going to need more than one throwing knife.
You're gonna
Oh,
lose
yeah,
that
for
shit
sure.
or break that shit or yeah.
We should play darts with throwing knives.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'm down.
Okay,
All right.
we got a dartboard.
We just need throwing knives now. We need a
Chop,
sponsor.
you get
We need a
chop?
throwing
I
knife
got
sponsor.
throwing knives.
We need to start a league.
Not enough of them, but I have some.
You got 3?
Yeah.
That's all you need.
What if no? What we should do? It should be 2 throwing knives and a hatchet. Right? That's the game. And the hatchet is worth double the points.
Yeah, but the hatchet's gonna break the fucking throwing knife target.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
we gotta have like a stump.
Hatchets,
Yeah.
hatchets. You need some
We
some
need
other shit.
we need a stump and some spray paint.
If we throw hatchets at the dartboard dartboard's not gonna last long.
we'll throw it at the fucking side of the shed or something. It'll be fine.
we need a stump and some spray paint.
The sheetrock in the studio. It's perfect.
Even the outside of the
Sticks every
studio.
time.
There's sheetrock in the studio.
Yeah.
That's new.
Yeah, we painted it. Remember?
What color is that, anyways?
Oh, dude.
I don't even know.
I thought it was black.
It's gray in 2 years.
It's turned
of
to
smoke.
gray, and now it's starting to turn green.
It's gray in 2 years of smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That color.
Whatever that color is.
All right, before we shut it down, I have to ask your guys' advice. So I've been getting my haircut.
Don't do it.
At the same place for like, I don't know, several months now. Call it 6 months.
Wait, you've had haircuts?
Yeah.
Damn.
So basically, I found this place. It was right down the street from my work. Right. Set up an appointment. Dude, it doesn't matter when you're going to a new place. You don't ask for a person, right? Like they don't have fucking portfolios like a tattoo artist. You're just like, I don't know, this place sounds cool. I'm going to go in there. So I went in, got a haircut by the dude, and was like, yo, can I set up an appointment right now for 3 weeks from now? You know?
Yeah.
And I've just been on that game. I'll go in, get my haircut. 3 weeks later, go in, get my haircut. It's perfect. I set a little fucking reminder on my phone. So anyway, this most recent time, which was going on 6 weeks now. The most recent time, I went in, got my haircut, shook the guy's hand. Hey, thanks. It's great as always. And I walked the fuck out. Now, here's where I'm at. I've been going to this guy for 6 months to get my haircut. I don't know his fucking name. And I wanted to call back and set up a haircut appointment, but I definitely don't want to set up a haircut appointment and go to the wrong guy, you know? Because then he's going to be like, bro, there's like 3 of us in this place and you've been coming to me for 6 months and now you're, what the fuck happened? And I don't want that awkward situation where they ask me like, who do you want your haircut by? Because I'm going to be like, the fucking guy that's kind of on the end that, you know?
He cuts my hair.
So I don't know what to do from here, so I'm just growing my hair out now, and I have to find a new haircut place.
What you need to do is go in there and just be like, that guy.
No, fuck it. Give up haircuts for a year.
This
it's
isn't
a new year, new you, bro.
This isn't a, like, just go in and be like, hey, can I get a haircut real quick type place. It's like there's, everyone is.
Here's what you need to do. You need to call him up and be like, this guy mugged me. He looks like this. Does he work there? What's his name? And they're going to be like, John Smith. And you're like, okay, I need a haircut with John Smith.
Well, so I already did the website thing. Like, I looked up the website, and I was hoping that they would have, like,
Pictures of
picture,
the
and I could be like, it's that guy. I need that guy. Yeah. I'm fucked. Now, and it sucks for that guy, too, right? Like, I like him. I tipped him. Like, I want to go back to him.
he just doesn't have a name, right? That's the
But,
problem.
yeah, I don't know his name.
Look, here's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to buckle down, and you're going to have to walk in and be like, hey,
Or
I
you
want
just
to
set an appointment.
You set an appointment in person, and you go, I want that guy on his next available appointment.
And then walk out.
Chop's not always right, but he's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, or you could go the other route. Check it out.
What if he's not there?
You lost the game. The game's over.
Oh, then you just bail.
You
Just pretend you were, I'm still not here.
no more.
Yeah, but the other 2 guys are going to recognize me. I've been going there for 6. There's only 3 chairs.
Hey, be like the other guy then.
Yeah. Be like, not
The guy who's not here.
Not at all.
Yeah, but those 3 guys are all bros. They own the fucking barbershop together. Like, I can't be like, hey, who's that? What's that guy's name again? And they're like, you've been coming here for 6 months. I know your name. You don't know his name?
Yeah, you just got to keep it on the down low. The front desk person's not going to know.
No front desk people.
Oh.
I'm telling you, this is 3 chairs in a very small barbershop.
Yeah, dude, your odds are good. You got to go in person, figure it out. If you're going to go. I vote that you don't go. You go the other way. New year, new you. Don't go get a haircut
No.
for a year. And then at the end of the year, like this time next year, we'll sit here being talking, and you'll have, long hair and be all jacked like me and Gator.
No.
So
Here's what you
plausible
do.
deniability. See, if I go a year, then I can go back and be like, oh man, I came here like a year ago. I used to come here a lot, but I haven't been here in a year. I forgot the guy's name.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm just a fucking asshole, right?
Yeah, you solve
What
two
you do?
problems.
What you do is you go in, and when he's not there, and it's the other two, one of them's going to come forward, right, and be like, "Hey, what do you need?" And you're going to be like, "I want to make a reservation with my bro," and you go full alpha, and you just refer to him as your bro, your dude, your guy,
And they're like,
my man.
What's up,
you know,
man?
Chase? And I'm like, yeah, you know, my bro. And I pointed his chair.
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking an illiterate ordering at fucking McDonald's or something.
And he's like, that's
I need
not
an
Chase.
appointment with my boy.
And he's like, that's not Chase.
Yeah, I don't know. I might just have to bite the bullet too. Like, I don't know. I like you, but I don't know your name. I don't value your fucking.
Hey, who knows? You might like the next guy better.
True.
Why not try them all? Like Pokemon or something.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just gotta do it, dude.
Got to shave on them all.
All right, guys. Whiskey and Whiskers website is up at whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. If you'd like to support the show, there's links to our Patreon account and pledges starting at just $1 a month at whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. You can also find links to the show no matter how you choose to listen. We're on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, Podbean, Pandora, everywhere. Oh, and Audible. So go look us up. And there's live feeds to our social media on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We're on the That's Not Canon network. There's tons of great podcasts, no matter what you like to listen to. Most importantly, if you made it this far in the show, you're a bad motherfucker, so go to our website, whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. Click that bad motherfucker link. Your donations keep the show going. This allows us to keep bringing that fire, keep drinking these bottles, and keep making you laugh. Go to the website, click the link, and subscribe. whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. New episodes every Monday. New content all the time. We'll see you next week.